Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quanic Flux, and today we are coming back with some more Scarlet Hollow. This will be the second episode that we record on the series here. I'm not sure how long we'll do it for, but I did get some requests to continue on, and I am very interested in the story here. But this is an immersive psychological horror um, narrative RPG, I'd say, where all of your choices seem to matter and give you various traits and make characters like or dislike you. And it's brought to you by the people that made Slay the Princess. So the writing is fantastic. Last time, spoiler alert, we met our cousin whose mother has recently died. Our cousin hates our guts. We made friends with a few local people, and also we could talk to animals, which is wacky and wild. But without further ado, why don't we head on in and see what we can get up to? This is about a week after my last recording, so forgive me if I forget the voices that I gave to people. I'll do my best to remember. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now you feel ready to head back to the estate. All right, let's do that. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. Excuse me. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The mountains seem to make night come quickly here, the rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. Had a long day. Between traveling and meeting all these strangers, the dusty bed that awaits for you back at the estate is starting to sound okay. We have a trait called Keen Eye, so this is because we have that trait, this is happening. You pause mid-thought. Something is standing in the tree line, watching you, trying to be very still. I don't see anything, and I'm already... I don't like this. I am nervous. I don't like this at all. I see it. Holy shit. But it's probably just a cat. Well, we're friends with animals. Let's maybe talk to it. The cat, a very big one. Was this what you saw in Stella's footage? Okay, run. I can see you there, you know. Hey there, buddy. Continue down the path. Turn back to town. Continue towards the estate, maintaining eye contact. Start walking backwards to town, maintaining eye contact. I mean, we can talk to animals, right? So, I feel like I want to talk to the cat. How would a cat appreciate being approached? I feel like a cat would be insulted if we said, I could see you there, you know? Let's say, hey there, buddy. Creature continues to watch you from the tree line. Remain silent. Because you can speak to animals, it doesn't mean that animals always have to speak to you. I mean, I have concerns about what's happening here. How far did we get? Are we closer to the estate or are we closer to the town? I don't like this. Let's continue towards the estate, I guess, maintaining eye contact. Continue down the path towards the estate, turning as you go to maintain eye contact with the creature. Neither you nor it blink. The foliage in the tree line snaps and crunches as you walk, matching your pace. It would seem that the creature you've encountered is intent on stalking you. It's pretty cat-like. It becomes you. Becomes it. Becomes you. What? Okay. Yeah, no. No, I don't like this. You're like, you've got a bunch of growths on you. I don't like this at all. And then it emerges, an honest-to-goodness mountain lion. And there's something horribly wrong with it. No kidding. A blood that runs and runs and runs, becomes itself, becomes nothing. Okay, I hate this. I hate it so much. I don't like this. Please stop doing this. Takes yet another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. Don't eat me. I'm all bones. Whoa, cool. A mountain lion. Start filming. You're sick. Let me help you. I can bring you food. Please don't eat me. Look for something to defend yourself with. Quietly start filming. I mean, okay. Okay. Let's be realistic here. You should look for something to start defending yourself with. However, that being said, we can talk to animals, and maybe, I mean, this thing is clearly too far gone, but maybe we offer to help it. Maybe it's not too far gone, even though it definitely is. You're sick? Let me help you. Not sick. See everything clearly. Okay. It dashes forward with surprising speed, ears back, and claws glinting. We're dead. We're so dead. There's a heavy thump as it connects. You find yourself tumbling forward, pitching over the side of the road and rolling downhill. It's disorienting. You find it to be almost impossible to stop yourself. The incline too steep, every attempt ending in more scratches and bumps from the rough terrain on the mountainside. You finally land with a breath-stealing thump and a small copse of trees, battered and bruised, bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. How? That's crazy. Your eyes are closed. You need them open. Doesn't bother trying to hide now, leaping down into the clearing with killing intent in its wide yellow eyes, ready to finish what it started. And then... evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. Mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind it as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. As you gain your bearings, you realize that your ice cream is gone. No! You must have lost it in your fall. Damn. Nearly had that thing. I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you? What are you doing out here? Looking to get shot? Sir, how do you have depth perception if you've got one eye closed? Is that a threat? What the hell was that thing? I'm Quantic Tabitha's cousin. You saved my life. Thanks, man. That was a close call. Was that a mountain lion? Please don't hurt me. Start crying. Remain silent. Thanks, man. That was a close call. Don't mention it. Just a shame I only grazed it. Wait a tick. There's something awfully familiar about you. He looks you up and down with his good eye. You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't gonna show. Well, I apologize for my brusqueness, and I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. You could call me Duke. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. Better not keep walking around on your own out here. Not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate someone looking out for you. Tabitha actually hates me, so I don't think she'd care. Okay. There's something wrong with that mountain lion. Yes, go after that thing before it hurts somebody else. Yes, I want revenge. Let's get that son of a bitch. You shoot looking out for me too, thanks. You think Tabitha will give you a reward, but I don't want to go with you. I don't know you, leave me alone. That's my purse, I don't know you. Cool. Little king of the hill there for you. I'm scared, I want to go home. Try walking away. I'm gonna try and warn Duke that that thing is horrible and mutated. It's probably got the cancer. Had all them lumps. Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody, especially on this side of the continent? You're one of a lucky few, so don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor. Yeah, I mean... that thing is weird as hell. I didn't like it. I mean, yeah, obviously it can't be reasoned with. It tried to murder us. So, this is the empathetic response. I would also like to thank Duke for helping me. Why am I coming with Duke? What am I gonna do? Okay, I mean, we should probably kill the thing before it goes after somebody else and also put it out of its misery, you know? Damn right. Let's kill that son of a bitch. Okay. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods following the trail of blood that the mountain lion left behind. This is such a bad idea. Why are we doing this? Duke, why are we doing this? Before long, the sun has completely set and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Duke, why? Why? Why is this happening, Duke? Why did I listen to you? Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf the herald of a vicious attack, though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. Gotcha! The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. Don't shoot Stella, please. What the hell? Did I have a voice for Stella? I know I had a voice for Gretchen. Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what has you slinking around after dark. You know how close I just came to putting a hole in you? But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Quantic. Weird to see you out here so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke? Okay. Gretchen was a Southern Belle. What does a Southern Belle sound like? Something, vapors? They've got the, oh my, I've got a case of the vapors. Is that it? And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's something else mixed in there. Something fake. It could drive a dog to madness. Makes me want to bite and tear. Okay, Gretchen, that's horrible. She thrashes in Stella's arms, but Stella holds her close, stilling her frenzied attack. Hold on, how do you... Okay, there you go. H to do a full thing. All right, Gretchen's pretty cute. Whoa, calm down, girl. You know Quantic. Oh my, I do apologize. How unladylike of me. I simply can't stand the smell of those things. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. It's all right, little lady. You're safe so long as you got your mama looking after you. Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Quantic here had a run-in you wouldn't believe. I think it's really funny that my name is Quantic and everyone's just accepting it. Like, that's a normal name. What are you talking about? So just go on home and save all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? It was, as a matter of fact. Like I said, you won't believe it. Now put that dang camera away. Attacked by a mountain lion? You know, the kind you said didn't exist in these parts? Yeah, just know that it was bad, okay? You should listen to Duke and go home. Some kind of creature. It was like a cat, but big and covered in these lumps. Would have loved this thing. It was definitely some kind of cryptid. Why are you acting like he doesn't mean what he says? Take this seriously. It's dangerous. I don't know what this old man is talking about. Remain silent. Here's the problem, okay? I like telling the truth. I'm an honest person. I feel like, though, if we tell Stella that it's some kind of creature covered in lumps, she's going to come with us, you know? And I don't want Stella and Gretchen to be in danger. And this is crazy. You're not taking it seriously enough with this response. I guess I should... I'm going to say this. I think it's a bad idea, though, to be honest. Yep. Oh my god, that sounds scary. What kind of sounds did it make? You could have been dealing with a wampus cat. No, it was a mountain lion. Don't encourage her. It wasn't no supernatural creature. It was just sick. You don't need to go looking for it, you hear? We'll have it taken care of soon enough. Then you can make any videos about it you want. I'll be fine, Duke. I do this sort of thing all the time. If there's an honest-to-God wampus cat out here, I need footage if anyone is going to believe me. Corpses are way too easy to fake. Go on like that, they'll find that footage next to a pile of your bones in some long-dead creature's den 20 years from now. That would be so cool. No, it would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves hearing talk like that. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get. The old man shoos her away. Fine, I'll go. Wait, take me with you? Does that mean I should go with her, Duke? Glad you're deciding to take your safety seriously. Bye, Stella. See you later. Remain silent. I mean, should I go with her? Probably. I don't really... Well, then Duke's gonna die horribly, right? Oh, man. Hell no. There's half a chance she winds up in some kind of situation on her way back. Miss Scarlet would have my ass if she knew I'd let you get into that situation. Me? I would never. I'm definitely going to be responsible and head right home. I don't believe Stella at all. Yeah, I'm sure. Quantic, you stick with me and you'll be all right. And we'll get you back to that cousin of yours in one piece. Don't you go get into any situations either, Duke. And I'll see you around, Quantic. Stella, you're going to die. Stella, can you... Maybe Stella should come with us, Duke. She's going to die. Oh man, Southern Belle, hold on. Oh, I suppose it's time to go. So long, darlings, and good luck with that wretched pest. With that, she's off. It's just you and Duke in the dark woods once again. Damn, we've been stopped too long. Now the old hip is starting to voice its complaints. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along if you're peckish. You find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you've ever seen before. Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, holding his creaky joints as he settles in on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple of beers. At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave something to be desired. Help yourself to some jerky. And as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself. Maybe don't drink beer when you're intending on, shooting guns. But I suppose I can be convinced to spare one. I don't think I want to be drinking beer in a life or death situation, Okay, I mean, this is exactly what I'm thinking. But maybe we explore some of our other options first. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to explore. Like a real lot. Holy crap. Okay, let's start up here. I didn't know there was mountain lions here. Yes, most people, there ain't. But everybody who lives deep enough in the hills has a story or two about seeing one. Not that anybody believes us. And if we don't manage to bag that son of a bitch, you'll have one of them stories too. And then you'll get the rare pleasure of telling people what you seen with your own two eyes and never having nobody believe you. Okay. I can't eat the jerky. I'm vegetarian. I mean, it would be crazy for us who can talk to animals to be eating animals. Also, there's eyes right here, and I don't like it. What, you got some kind of allergy? I just don't eat meat, but I appreciate the offer. Just a vegetables kind of guy, not a meat appreciator. Yes, actually, I got bit by a tick, and now I can't eat meat. It's cruel to eat other animals. Who am I to say whether they live or die? Pour vengeance on all vegetables, but I have no quarrel with the animals of this world. This seems most like me in real life. I'm doing it. Folks are always calling us country people odd, but if you're anything like the other city folk, it sounds to me like the pot's calling the kettle. Anyway, you're gonna have a tough week with that attitude. Even our vegetables have meat in them. Can't imagine collards without a ham hock. What would be the point? For a moment, you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye. Oh my god, the eyes are gone. I hate that. I hate it so much. But before you can see anything, it's gone. Is it just me or does it feel like we're being watched right now? That's just nature. You'll get used to it. You are not taking me very seriously. To be drinking in this situation, isn't it dangerous? Oh, lighten up. It's just a Bud Light. It ain't moonshine. Anybody who gets drunk off a Bud Light is drinking it wrong. I find it helps keep my aim steady. Lowers the nerves just enough to take the tremor out of my trigger hand. Maybe if you had one, it'd calm your jitters. All right. Seems like you and Stella go way back. What did you think of her? What do I think? I think she's a nice young lady. She's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. Lets a conspicuous silence fall between the two of you. You can tell me more, I won't tattle. Or that thing about her parents rolling their graves. Are they both dead? Yes, they are. God rest their souls. Takes a quiet, contemplative sip of beer. Seemed like you have more to say about her. Ain't my place to say. Move on. Okay. Was wondering, how did you find me? I've been on that thing's trail all day. Got myself a personal vendetta. Been after my chickens. Seen it around my property a few times now. Next day, I always have a bird or two missing. Those birds is like family to me. I raised them from eggs. They know me by sight, like I'm the daddy. So it means something to me when some creature sets their sights on my hands. That thing shoots to the top of my list of enemies. And I suppose it sees some commonalities between you and my chickens. Didn't expect to find a near stranger out there on the wrong end of that thing. I'm glad I did. For your sake. Okay. Okay. I feel like so much more like the kind of person I expected to find out here. Like, you really belong. It seems like a rude thing to say. Why did everybody think it wasn't going to come to the funeral? Had to be Miss Pearl Ann's doing. She was never very kind when talking about your side of the family. Bless her heart, and God rest her soul, of course. I know what bless her heart means. I don't need to be Southern to know. But she told everybody your side of the family had sworn off Scarlet Hollow and everyone who lived here, so nobody around these parts thought we'd be seeing much of you. Okay. Seems like a natural time to ask about Scarlet Hollow. What do I think? Might as well be asking me what I think of the air I breathe and the dirt I'm standing on. How am I supposed to know? I'm in it. I should be the one asking you. What do you think of our town? One of the very first things that happened to me here was being attacked by a mountain law, so... See why my mom left? I mean, I don't think we should be rude to Duke, especially after he saved our life. I do think the people are jerks, but I don't know that I'm scared of them. I'll just say I just got here. I don't really know. It seems like a diplomatic answer. Well, it ain't usually anywhere near this deadly, so try not to get the wrong impression. This is a nice, quiet place to live, so far as I'm concerned. Anybody would be lucky to call the place home. Suppose I did have an opinion after all. I mean, yeah, okay, but have you lived anywhere else? What do you think of Tabitha? You can be honest. Say that as if I would have a bad word to say about her. I think she knows the value of hard work, and I think she and her whole family have been the lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive. And they're the whole reason any new jobs come out this way. That ain't some tourist bullcrap. We have the Scarlets to thank that this place ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. I don't want to be a local flavor character selling my produce at some cutesy farm stand to folks up from the city who think they want homegrown goods but get nervous if they see a brown spot. So I am grateful to Miss Tabitha, and will hear no slander to her good name. Okay. Okay, well tell me about yourself, Duke. You want to know about me? I can't say I know what there is to tell. Got a beautiful wife, Irma, who I love to hell and back. We've got our boy, Bo, and our little farm. And our closest neighbor is that bastard, Julius Tremaine. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, what's the biggest pumpkin you ever seen? Get the feeling you want to show me a large pumpkin. Seen one about the size of a large pumpkin. Grocery store size. 500 pounds once. It's huge. Only see them once they're in pies or lattes. I have seen a giant pumpkin. I don't know that it was 500 pounds, though. That seems large. We'll say it was large. 500? That's pretty good. Doesn't hold a candle to my Big Betty, though. Feast your eyes on this beautiful lady. Duke pulls out his wallet, flipping it open to a photograph of a very, very large pumpkin. He's our biggest yet. Me and Bo are taking her down to the fair this week, aiming to take home the blue ribbon. Holy shit, that's a large pumpkin. Oh my god. How tall are you, Duke? That thing's as tall as you are. How'd it get so big? How the hell are you getting that thing to the fair? What compels you to spend time growing such a thing? I mean, we do like exploring. How did it get so big? Patience and dedication, and a whole lot of water. Oh, and chicken muck, which of course we got plenty of. Less lately with the mountain lion, but even if we don't manage to track it down tonight, it don't look like that thing is long for this world. One way or another, it will soon cease to be on my list of problems. How the hell are you getting this thing to the fair? Got ourselves a hay lifter, and of course Bo is a big help. That boy is built like a bull. Tend to put him on the other end of the lift as a counterweight. That ain't to say it's easy. We've lost one or two over the years from mishandling. Not showstoppers like Betty, of course, but it still stung. Even now that we got the hang of things, it's still gonna give me a heart attack to see her lifted up and not know whether something might go wrong. Okay. This seems like a rude way to ask that, so I'm gonna ignore it. Make a pie big enough to feed the whole town with that thing. Growing something like that can't be easy. What a pumpkin, she's gorgeous. Tried growing a tomato once, I couldn't even do that. You must be a very skilled farmer. Rats, you have a very big pumpkin. Nod quietly. I'm gonna say growing that couldn't have been easy. Damn right. Don't always work out. Sometimes you just wind up with something half her size. All that effort for something that wouldn't even take home a green ribbon. Not this year, though. Everything was just right. Okay. Feels so much more like the kind of person I expected to find out here, like you really belong. That really feels like a rude thing to say to someone, though. I'm gonna say it. You calling me a stereotype? I'm just joking. I know I picked up some habits that folks around here tend to pass around. At least I ain't on that meth. That's the next generation's troubles. I just chew my tobacco and drink my beer and leave it at that. I will say, though, things ain't like they used to be around here. Kids grow up online and lose their accents because they want to sound like somebody else. They move away and come back with a big head on their shoulders, talking down to their elders just because they went off and got themselves some expensive degree. At least my beau is a solid mountain boy. He'll be sitting on that porch with a beer watching the sun go down over the hills every night, same as every Callaway that came before him. He knows there's no shame in the country life. Okay. You know... You know what, Duke? You earned yourself a beer, my friend. Take one of Duke's cold ones. It's more like a somewhat cool one after so many hours outside, but you crack it open nonetheless. Offer him a gesture of cheers and take a sip. It's cheap beer, but it's refreshing. Its watery, earthy taste mingling well with the crisp mountain air, putting you somewhat more at ease. See? Ain't that better? Duke seems slightly more at ease now, too, seemingly happy to not be drinking alone. Okay. Duke seems like the kind of guy that would appreciate sitting in silence. Let's sit in silence and enjoy our beer. You choose to let a comfortable silence fall between you, gazing up at the glistening sky and enjoying the night as you slowly sip your beer. Like nothing you've ever seen, it's a kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There's so much beauty here, despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. The tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. It's your cousin. Pick up the phone. Quantic, where did you go? Are you dead? No, I'm just in the woods hanging out with this cool old guy. Almost got eaten by a mountain lion. I'm wandering around the woods with some old guy with a shotgun. Fine, you don't have to worry about me. I'm home later. Could you come get me? I'm in the woods. It's none of your business. Man. I wish there was a way to pass on the information about the mountain lion without calling him some old guy. But I'm going to go with this since it seems the most important. You what? No wonder you sound like you're inside a blender. Your reception must be terrible out there. That's Miss Tabitha. You should tell her you're here with old Duke. You'll know me. Clearly, I don't need to explain that being in the woods, especially at night, is a bad thing. Get the old guy to take you back to town now. Tell her how I saved your life, too, so she knows you're in good hands. There's a sound nearby, a scuffling, and then... What? What the hell was that? What in the... Look, I'm sorry I won't be around to hang out tonight, but I promise I'll be around tomorrow. It seems like something really cool is about to happen. None of these are what I want. I want to ask for help. Can you please send help? I'm in the middle of the woods. We're about to get attacked. I mean, I didn't mean to get in trouble. I got attacked by a mountain lion. Look, as long as you don't die, I'm sure I can forgive you. The rustling grows louder. I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers. A nice wind. A gentle gardener. That must be my birdie. She's still alive. All ends abruptly, the bad reception finally giving out. Duke, don't go near that. The old man takes a step towards the tree line. Get your thieving little hands off her. Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush. This is not going to go well. There's a monster. We clearly saw a monster. Damn, that thing is fast. Which way did it go? An odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever you two were chasing. It's a human voice, and one you recognize immediately. Appear that Stella didn't leave the woods after all. You think? Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but Duke stops mid-stride to listen. He's hearing evidently not quite as sharp as yours. Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. Never seen anything like it. Jeez. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Hell yeah, Stella, you got your priorities right. You're about to get murdered by monsters in the woods in the middle of the night. But monetization status, baby. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella had been filming so intently. Birdie, her little chicken body, panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Stella, what the hell? Don't put this online. Stella, what are you still doing here? Stella, I don't think you should put this online. I'm sorry, Duke. It's okay, Duke. It's just a chicken. And Stella, why can't you be a normal YouTuber who just talks to the camera instead of kind of films people's dying pets? Oh my God. I mean, Duke is nice and he's distressed. Let's be nice to Duke. Duke is crying. I'm sorry, too. I know how much you love your chickens. You really give two shits, you'll delete that footage. Nobody needs to see her like this. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. Oh, boy. There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. Did you see the thing get a hold of her? Anything weird out here tonight? Stella, examine the chicken. Okay, I mean, I think we reveal our secret, right? They're probably going to think I'm insane, but they've been saying weird shit, dude. They've got, like, corrupted by an eldritch horror or something. Stella does not like that look. Okay, both of them think I'm insane. Even Gretchen thinks I'm insane. The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing. Sorry. What a horrid thing to witness. It looks like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right? We should maybe talk more about that later. See the thing that got a hold of her? Have you seen anything weird out here tonight? Examine the chicken. If Stella had seen something, she'd be talking about it. So let's examine the chicken. Oh, Birdie. Birdie, Birdie, Birdie. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. This looks horrible. Stoop down to look at the chicken. I mean, the growth is clearly the most interesting thing about this. Let's examine it. Good God. First you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is scratched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once, and there's not so much as a scar these days. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there. Looks like an embryo, dude. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Okay, kill the chicken. Kill the chicken. Kids, smash it. I'm so sorry, chicken. I'm against violence, but smash this thing. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Oh my God. Give him the wing. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up, too, little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Him in the head? Poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. You think she's become an egg? That's a weird way to phrase that, but that is kind of what I think. Like one of those things is going to pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No. I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. I don't know about that, Duke. I mean, I don't think there's a point in asking either of these because she definitely let us know, but we'll try. See the thing that got a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera, too. I'm very surprised. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know, there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Like, what are you supposed to do, man? I'm freaking out. Right now, it sounds like Shaggy. Like, Zoink Scoob. Pretty bad Shaggy impression. Don't. Don't comment on that, please. Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting your chickens. We should put her down. It's just like that mountain lion. I think we should put her down, but Duke's not going to like that. This is just like that mountain lion. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. Okay, I mean, it's those monsters. It's definitely those monsters. Then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until you suddenly find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. I think we should get out of here. Absolutely, I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Leave Birdie behind, Duke, you insane person. Are you guys hearing this? Starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. Like you're all suddenly surrounded, the strange sound coming closer, growing bolder. Someone pick up Gretchen. I hate this. I hate this so much. I really did. I just don't like it. I don't like that at all. What in the hell is that? The gardeners become to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. Oh my God, shoot it. Duke, shoot the thing in the face. Shoot it, please. The man hesitates. Duke, shoot the thing. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Duke, this is going to seem insensitive. Take Birdie and huck her like a football away from us, please. Oh my God. Stella, there's another one. Oh no, not Gretchen! Shoot it in the face! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Oh my God. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. No, Gretchen! Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie, oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird. Okay, listen, Duke, drop the bird and shoot this thing in the face. Stella, do something, please. We gotta save Gretchen. Stomp on it. Curb stomp. Curb stomp, go. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Quantic, my hero. I hate this thing. It's got a freaking injector. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispering tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. Duke? Blood, my heavens, I smell blood. Oh no. Oh my God! Wow. Oh, Duke, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay, step 2. What's step 2? You are freaking out, Stella. I'm freaking out too. Okay, Stella, I have to be honest. This is not a time to blame people, but you should have done something so I could have helped Duke. What are you doing? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my God, that man saved my life today and he's gone. Hey, it's okay. Let's take some deep breaths and collect ourselves. We call the cops, obviously. We go and pretend this never happened. Go after those damn things. It's what he would want, revenge. Damn it, Stella, why didn't you do something? You just stood there filming. What's wrong with you? I mean, honestly, for real, now is not the time for that, but this is the correct thing. Well, Stella, looks like you got the footage you wanted. Happy now? Okay. We got to calm down. We are in a life or death situation. We have to collect ourselves. We can yell at Stella later or, be nice about it, but there's a dead man next to us, man. What do you mean? I'm totally acting calm and rational. Now, step 2 is that we chase after those things to get as much footage as we can. The only way anyone will actually believe us about what happened. Stella, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? There is a man with half his skull missing. What are you saying? Why are you doing this to me? We owe it to Duke? Are you out of your mind? Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and pull that again, we'll die. We'll definitely die. We have to get out of here. Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella. Oh my God. Why are you making me make these decisions? I don't like this. This is a terrible idea. I don't think it's time for the blame game, but she definitely did freeze. A man is dead, Stella. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back and call the police. My phone should get reception once we're back at the main road. I mean, no one's going to believe us. Oh my god. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with the grim determination. I wonder if there's some way we could have saved both Duke and Gretchen. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. Sounds like they stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. Should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel a buzz in your pocket. Aw, Tabitha likes us. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Tabitha seems worried. Tabitha isn't blowing up my phone. And think Tabitha would be so needy. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. I mean, we should call her, yeah. Try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. Text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Uh-oh. Tabitha seems worried. Pretty late, isn't it? Stella puts out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? Stella Richmond. I'm up at the mountain on Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. Happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. I feel awful about Duke. These guys do not look like they're gonna believe us. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there. Thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hale? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. I mean, I think Duke accidentally killed himself. Uh-huh. Now we're going to have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. You don't mind? This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Miss Stella popped something out of the camera and slide it up her sleeve. Nice. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body. For now, Sheriff Hugby and I. Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? And is that a single Bud Light I smell in your breath? You shouldn't be drinking in the woods. Screw you, guy. That's Quantic. He came into town today for the funeral. Oh, right, sure. We'll escort you both back to town. There's a naked maniac on the loose. It's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrick's and bowling nights. Oh, yeah, no, great. No. Love the cops. Big fans of them. They're doing a great job. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. If we have to ride back with you, we could just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You could ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. But what about Stella? She hates being in these wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl. You can hold on. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Aw, poor Gretchen. Cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. Worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. I hope she didn't get stabbed by that monster. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither of one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Maybe her parents died in a car accident? Hey, Stella, you good? Doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. Reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but remains focused on the wilderness outside of the window. I mean, we did just watch a man die. Yeah. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness. Must be why she thought walking home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw out in them woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. Yeah, thanks for taking this seriously, man. A man's head was blown off, guy, you jerk. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. Yeah, we wouldn't want that, would we? We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together till then. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. To stay out of trouble, we'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. I pee freely. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you see tonight. Screw you, guy. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Yeah, pin this on me, you freaking incompetent asshole. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Yeah, no, you were really helpful. Let's call you again. Jackass. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Okay, so I know it's late, but I'm wound up. I, for one, need answers. It's a long shot, but my friend's mom is a weird hippie lady. She knows all about local wildlife and local myths and legends. Maybe she would have some idea what these things were. Oh, wonderful. She always stocks the finest dog biscuits just for me. I could really use one of those right about now. I say we go over and show her what we have. Are you with me? Where have you been? I've been waiting in town forever. You that lost? Tabby, great. We were just headed over to Sybil's. Sybil's. You should come with us. A lot happened out there tonight. It'll be better to explain it all at once. I saw someone die. Duke saved my life and then he died right in front of me. There are monsters in the woods. You should come with us. Want to go home? Please take me home. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Wait, you're serious? Someone died? Yeah, the cops dropped us off down here. Well, if you already got the cops involved, I don't see why you think Sybil is going to... I don't see what you think Sybil is going to do. Do some weird tea about it? Doesn't sound super helpful to me. It was circumstances. There were things out there, Tabby. I can't even describe them, like doughy gnome things. Oh, I see. So she's going to give you secret gnome knowledge. Again, Tabitha, someone just died, man. Could you, be nice about this? Quantic, I don't think we need to waste our time with that. I'm tired, and it sounds like you're tired. We're going home. I mean, yeah, you don't get to boss me around. I am an adult. More importantly, though, we need answers, man. You need to go to bed, because I need to go to bed, and I'm not leaving without you. And I'm your host and your older cousin, so you have to listen to me. I'll make sure to catch you up on whatever Sybil says, Quantic. Here's my number. Let me know when you get back so I know you're safe. What, you're friends now? You better not make problems for me all week, Stella. Tabitha doesn't wait for Stella to protest before starting back down the road towards her old BMW, towing you along with her. The night around you is blessedly silent, save for the comforting songs of crickets and your footsteps on the pavement. There are no eerie owl-like calls of pale, leering creatures disturbing the night's peaceful ambiance. Things in the woods are nowhere to be found, at least for now. You and Tabitha step into her car. Feels like a lifetime since you've been in this seat, but the truth is it's been fewer than 12 hours. The smell inside... I mean, there's eyes right here, dude, right? The smell inside is oddly comforting. Like there's some bone-deep recognition that she smells like family. I hate this. I really don't like this. What are you doing to me, game? Why are you doing this to me? Your cousin reaches for the headlights. Quantic. You can ever so faintly make out the name tag on the jacket. Wayne. Welcome home. Figure steps out of the light, disappearing back into the darkness of the woods. What is happening? Who was that? Why did he know my name? Just one of the miners being dramatic. Everyone here knows your name. I'm sure you noticed that. It's not a big deal. His jacket said Wayne. Yeah? Well, you saw him for 2 seconds. Maybe you misread it. Doesn't matter. Let's not freak out over nothing. Nothing? That man was covered in blood. He knew my name, and he slinked away into the dark. What are you talking about, Tabitha? Turns on the engine, her keys rattle, betraying the fresh tremor in her hands. She's just as nervous as you. Both ride in silence back up to the estate. What the hell is happening in this crappy town? I do not feel safe in this house that has broken windows and doors off the hinges and bugs and everything everywhere. What is happening? Why am I here? Let me leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my God. The stars vaguely illuminate its hulking shape, perched on the cliffside. Despite the warm porch light, it feels even more abandoned than it did during the day. Its windows dark and lifeless. Oh my God. Well, see you in the morning. Why? 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 Oh my God. I want to stay in this town. Oh my God. I don't want to go to work with her. I want to go home, dude. Why didn't you believe Stella? She wasn't lying. I know Stella, and I know the kinds of things she says she sees. And I know how often she can convince other people they see it too. So yeah, I'm skeptical of the, what was it? Gnomes? Don't make that face. But hey, maybe her next video will come out and prove me wrong. There's a first time for everything. I saw them too. Do you believe me? I believe you even less than I believe Stella. Wow. You know, at least you're honest. At least I know she can mostly tell the difference between local wildlife and fictional creatures. Emphasis on mostly. Might as well be telling me there's a monster under your bed. But hey, it's not like you have to worry about it for much longer anyway. When the week is over, you won't have to concern yourself with whether or not there's something in the woods. Tabitha, I appreciate that you don't like me. I saw a man shoot his skull off of his body. Can you please be nicer to me? Please. I am in shock. Oh my God. Pretty dismissive of that Sybil lady. Is there anything I should know about her? She's a hippie type, that's all. I wouldn't trust half of what comes out of her mouth. She's probably just going to tell Stella exactly what she wanted to hear, then give you tea about it. Waste of time. I don't want to stay in this town. Yet I'm sure you don't want to try to walk back down the highway. These are your options. Wow, how nice of you. Only a week. Just keep your head down. Don't associate with Stella and you'll survive. I saw a man blow off his skull. What are you saying to me? Oh my God. Maybe we could go to work with you tomorrow. What, are you trying to angle your way into the family business? The answer is no. I'm drawing a line. You'd better not cross it. Sure you don't want to stay up with me for a little bit? We could talk. Yeah, maybe comfort your cousin who just witnessed a murder. Then enough talking. Good night. Wow. Tabitha doesn't so much as wave goodbye before heading up the stairs. Monsters aside, man. Okay? We saw someone blow off their head. Can someone be nice to me, please? That's crazy. What are you doing? You follow suit, climbing up the creaky stairs to your own waiting bed with its ancient dusty sheets. Can I at least say hi to Dustin? I miss Dustin. I need something nice right now, please. You start to drift off. You remember that Stella asked you to let her know when you got home safe. Call her, yeah. Pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? Sounds a little different, a warble in her throat. You make it back all right? Tabitha and I saw some weird stuff on the way back. A miner, I guess? You knew my name. Said some really creepy stuff. I mean, I do want to ask about why she's upset, but I should probably tell her about this too. That's scary, man. I think I got some interesting leads too. We can compare notes tomorrow. Till then, get some rest, all right? Glad you're safe. The relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. But you could still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. Nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Yikes. And that's where we're going to call episode 1, or 2, folks. I think it's the end of episode 1, if I had to guess, of Scarlet Hollow. Okay, great. There's a lot of eyes in the woods. Wow. This game is very good. The writing's fantastic. I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Why are we here? It's so crazy. I witnessed the inside of someone's skull. Can I please leave? Everyone hates me anyways. It doesn't matter. Just let me go home, man. I mean, we could try to pet Frou Frou one time, and then we'll take a bus back. Maybe a plane. Could we please get a plane? And, we won't have to worry about any of the horrible goings on here. Who is this? Is that Bo? Oh boy. Episode 1, huh? I know that there's 3 more currently and 7 planned. I'm very curious where the story goes from here. I feel like okay, great, wonderful. We see more eyes. I feel like I've already messed up. Poor Duke died. But I have a feeling if I didn't help Gretchen, I feel like Gretchen probably wouldn't have died, but she would have gotten injected with the Eldritch horror curse or whatever the hell is going on. I wonder how. I mean, the game's got to be significantly different if you don't hear the weird abomination animals talking to you, right? Because then you just see weird growths and stuff, and you don't know that it's like something very sinister. I guess the monsters are a dead giveaway that something horrible is happening. But you wouldn't know. I guess you would see the thing growing inside of Birdie. But you wouldn't know that the monsters were gardeners, like coming back for the thing that the things that they injected, I guess. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm still in shock over seeing the inside of Duke's skull. It's the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Okay. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. I would. We are not going to continue for now, though. I will probably record another episode, possibly 2. Unfortunately, I can't be recording these every day, so it'll probably have to wait to weekends. But if you guys are interested in more, please let me know. The better the series does, the more likely I am to get to it faster. So if you want to see more, please let me know. But yeah, fantastic game, Scarlet Hollow. I highly recommend you check it out yourself. It's still being worked on. It's in early access. As of the time of this recording, it is still also on sale. Normal price is $24.99. Currently, it is 25% off, $18.74. I'll put a link in the description below. Wishlist the game if you're interested, but can't afford it right now because it helps out devs a lot. If you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. Keep an eye out on the channel if you want to see more from this series, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Really appreciate your time, and take care. Bye-bye.